All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Badash. Uh, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Salakia, and salutations to the Akim who go out throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth in all sincerity and risking their life and putting their life on the line to do so. Shalom to you. Just another quick lesson I wanted to get into. An update on World War III as it is continues to approach, and we will continue to prophesy about it. This is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past. All right, let's look up that word woe. G3759.
Strong's G 3759 WWIII.
WWIII, right? And the definition: a primary exclamation of grief, right? So yeah, grief. But that grief is war, right? And war is what is prophesied to end this current system of things, right? Woe, according to the online etymology dictionary, late 12th century, from the interjection Old English wa, and a common exclamation of lament in many languages. Compare Latin, Greek, German, Lettish, Old Irish, Welsh, and Armenian. Like oy vey, that's another way. Wa is woe. And that woe, the second war has passed, the lamenting, the exclamation of lamenting, right? Because that was a heavy time of lamenting, right? And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Right? And that third woe that's coming quickly is going to be that war. That third destruction, that third lamenting, that third grief, the wailing, right, is going to be ushered in, and it's going to be the war that destroys this planet, right? According to the Holy Bible of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which the world ignorantly calls God, and they call His Son Jesus Christ, but their true names are Yahweh, which means He is. And His Son's name is Yahushai, which means He deliverer. And their people, right, that they came for, are the 1/3 and 144,000 men from the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. Just a quick side note, just in case somebody watching this video doesn't know what I'm talking about, and it's the first time they're hearing this. But I'm going to read this again, Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Because, man, in all truth and honesty, we've been in World War III for a very long time. It's just been a slow process. After World War II, you had a bunch of small conflicts that are all leading up to this third war. World War, which is going to be huge because nobody got involved in Vietnam. The Cold War was, kind of all in, but it was more between Russia and America. But this one that's coming, you see it building up between all nations. Everybody's getting involved. Let me grab some more scriptures and some more truth. Right, okay. So let's go here. And I wanted to read this here. And because currently there's no nuclear weapons deal or treaty stopping anybody from making nukes or putting stipulations on how many nukes you could have or any of that. So I want to read this. This is from nuclear weapons solution. Progress on U.S. nuclear weapon policy may be slow and incremental, but it's possible. Right, and this is by the Union of Concerned Scientists. Lord willing, this is a credible source. Um, here's part of the second paragraph on this article. Nuclear weapons are meant to deter nuclear attacks from other countries. However, current policy allows the United States to begin a nuclear war by being the first to use nuclear weapons in a conflict in response to a non-nuclear attack by North Korea, Russia, China, or China. So, and that's been proven. They were attacked by Japan, a very light attack, just to get them up off their back. And what did they do? They went and dropped Fat Man and Little Boy on them. And if you don't know what that is, research that. Japan, Fat Man and Little Boy. Right? And there was no need for that much force. A no first use policy would take this option off the table. The United States could pledge that it will never be the first to use nuclear weapons, regardless of the circumstances. Doing so would reduce the risk of miscalculation during crisis and limit the possibility of a smaller non-nuclear conflict escalating into a nuclear one. Because this is the sword is Esau's blessing. This war is Esau's blessing, and you better believe he wants to use that. That's why he did what he did in Japan, that I was just speaking about. Without no force use, the U.S. public is at risk of a devastating retaliatory attack should the United States ever cross the threshold and start a nuclear war. Well, you know it's going to happen, right? And so I just wanted to bring this in and just kind of show, Esau is ready for this war. That's why there's nothing on the table saying that they can't do this, and they want to be able to be the first ones to do it. You had France and Turkey and Greece are all beefing right now over expansion of oil, and Turkey trying to get theirs, and Paris and Greece are like, nah, you ain't about to do that, right? You have the Iran, the U.S. trying to extend the embargo on Iran for no weapons, and they're trying to make it indefinite. But they were turned down this first time around. But they're gonna keep trying to do that because Iran is really their only threat, besides people that are in their own pocket, Russia and China, and those relationships are deteriorating very quickly. This is Daniel 4:7, right? This is by the decree of the watchers and the demands of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. And that basis of men that have been set up is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Right? That's your biblical nationality, the Edomites. Right? But it's the Most High that rules in the kingdom of men. So this is his doing. This is what he's called to come to pass. This is Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in a city, and the people not be afraid? A trumpet is blown in a warning, right? Just like you have those warnings for tsunamis and tornadoes. You got the big sirens going off. That's basically the new trumpet, right? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it? So the Most High is the one that's provoking this World War III, because he's ready to do away with the wicked, right? That final lesson of teaching his children, the children of Israel, the lesson of wickedness, right? You want to be engulfed in wickedness and have what these other nations have, or you want to have what I give you, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, right? But if any evil happens in this world, the Most High says, hath he not done it? Now he's not tried by evil, but he does judge, and sometimes it's a ill thing. It's a harsh judgment. All right, this is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals. Right? He said he created the smith that bloweth the coals. Yahweh, right? Coals in the fire, that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. So he created the so-called white man to be wicked, right? He made one vessel unto honor, Jacob, and one unto dishonor, Edom. He made Edom to be a wicked vessel, and he gave him the power to destroy, right? So he gave him the gift, right? When Jacob and Esau were being blessed, he gave them the fatness of the earth, which is the oil, to help fuel his other gift, which is the sword, which is now the ICBM missiles that are being tested all over the place that I just did a video about last week, right? This is Psalms 144:1. Blessed be Yahweh, my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight. The Most High is the one who brings in the power of wars. He ushers in these wars, and that's why you haven't seen any real wars going on, because he's not a part of these wars, because it's right now the basis of men is set up, and they're going throughout the four corners of the earth bringing havoc on the children of Israel. All right, and this is the last little clip. I want to play this real quick. This is RT and let me see if I can find it. And this is Trump.
Formal peace between Israel and an Arab nation.
And I see ultimately the Palestinians, I see peace between Israel and the Palestinians. I see that happening. I think as I see peace between Israel and the Palestinians, I see that happening.
Right, he says peace, but we know we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? So, with that being said, let's get this. 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So, hey, they're talking about peace and safety, but they're ready to go to war, right? It says, though he come crouching, war is in his heart, and that's Esau's spirit. So though he's coming like, oh, peace and safety, right, in the back of his mind, he's about to stab you in the back and bring you to war and bring you to the border, right? But he's the one that's going to get hit with a left hook he didn't expect. It's going to wake his ass up. He's going to drop one of them nuclear weapons, and then it's going to be on like Donkey Kong, and we're going to be getting delivered up out of here, Lord willing. So, just a quick little World War III update. You got what's going on with Turkey and Greece, France getting involved. You got this Iran deal going on. You got a lot of things going on. You got the U.S. building a new proxy army for the Middle East. They're taking oil from different countries in the Middle East and guarding it with troops like they always do. But, hey, man, we're going to be in World War III before we know it. Which is going to usher in deliverance for the elect. So, hey, let's go, champ. Shalom.